Morning, boys and girls. We got some generator servicing to do today at our cell towers for the company I work for. So we're gonna take this thing. We've got a surprise in the back of the trailer. We got a machine you guys never seen on my channel before. So when we get to our destination, I'm gonna get that thing out. We've got our gas jugs. Got a spare generator in the front of the trailer, our buggy, and lo and behold, boss broke down and bought us some half decent tires. We went with the Hercules TerraTrack. This is a 35-inch tire on the 2021. It fits no trouble, all kinds of swing room, doesn't rub in the front. I'm actually surprised because driving this thing through snow and ice in this super cold weather the last few days, it's been like -20. This thing does a really nice job of not letting the ice get to it too bad, so I'm pretty impressed with that. The heater works great, even, you know, at -20 still had lots of heat. We've got almost 46,000 kilometers on this thing now, or sorry, we do have. We're going on getting closer to 50. I just want to show you guys something. So we've been out in bad weather. I've been running this thing in 4-wheel drive, hauling that big trailer, and as you can see, she is not very forgiving on fuel. I've got almost a full tank of gas and it's showing me 281 kilometers, and I've only put like about 100 on this tank so far. I do find with these trucks, that first quarter of a tank, boy, you do a lot of driving. From 3/4 down, not so much. So great truck, and I've got to say, we busted this thing through some trails. The other guy had it stuck. We had to tow it out with the big one. Didn't get it on video, heat of the moment. But anyway, this truck is very stable in snow and messy roads, as you're going to see when I get it set up and go here. So pretty impressed with that. These tires are working great on the truck. So we're going to get packed up here and on the road. Tow haul on. We are off. As you can see, we've some pretty nasty conditions for driving trucks around with trailers on them. She doesn't even scratch with these tires. I was actually quite impressed. This thing is, other than not having the height of my big truck, this thing goes through the snow quite well. It's very solid feeling, and again, I was kind of surprised. This is the first snow that we've had it out in. I wish I'd have videoed it the other day before the roads were plowed, but like I say, heat of the moment, I had to get to work and the truck was stuck. So but this is basically like a hard packed glaze of snow and ice mixture on our roads here right now, where it's so cold. My temperature's showing -10, and that's no wind chill, so it's probably -14 or -15 out here this morning. 35's made the truck ride a lot better. I mean, it's still pretty stiff in the suspension, but better than it was. And with the 35s onto it now, I haven't really noticed any power loss to speak of. The truck still pulls and accelerates and does everything the same as it did. haven't had any issues with the truck yet. Almost 50,000 kilometers. Those back brakes, all that electric gear, nothing's failed yet. A little bit worried about that stuff. But other than that, the motor seems to work great. The transmission does make some pretty hard, weird shifts by times, but it is what it is. It's under warranty, so we can't plug HP into it and make any modifications, or goodbye warranty. I'll say another thing too, in four-wheel drive, it still steers rather nice. You don't get too much of the jerkiness on the steering wheel with it. I'm not going overly far this morning, but I gotta get to a cell tower that has no power, and we gotta refuel the generator that we deployed the other night. Trailer we're pulling probably weighs, oh, I don't know, somewhere in the 4,000 or 5,000 pound area, with the buggy into it and the generator and the gear that we're carrying into it. As you can see, we've got some pretty high snow banks. Before anything was plowed, it was super nasty to be out in. We always flip him off when we see him. It's just a joke thing that we do. So yeah, I don't want to totally bore the ass off of you guys with a 25-minute drive in this truck, so I'm going to cut her off short here. Hopefully you're still watching. And when we get to the site, I'm going to get this machine out here that we use to get into these towers. And hope you guys enjoy. See you soon. So yeah, this is still a pretty icy, nasty road. This thing just doesn't even really feel like I got a trailer on. It doesn't even scratch a little bit on the hills or nothing. There goes the deer. Sorry if the camera's shaking, but that's just it's just the vibrations going through this truck driving it in the ice and snow. Feel the four-wheel drive working a little bit through the steering wheel, but it's not bad at all. Nothing like a Ford. You get a lot of power outages and a lot of trees down everywhere. This storm had some real nasty wind to it. I'm climbing a big hill here now. are here. We are at the spot where I gotta take the fuel. We gotta go up this mammoth of a hill, which I've already done with the generator, which is a procedure. As you can see here, we've got some power lines down, so we had a safety issue here when we first pulled in, but tree down the road up there, lines in the ditch over there. Now it's time to get the buggy out. What we have here is a Can-Am 800 with a track kit on it. First things first, yesterday when we got her out, she had a dead battery. So we had to go get a battery. Key not recognized. Oh boy, looks like we've got an issue here again. Typical Can-Am. She must be cold and froze up and didn't recognize her own key. So this is our trailer. There's one of our Jennies. We've already got the Jenny up there, so we just need to... Oh, she's all froze up. Oh yeah, look at that go. So let this sit here and chooch and warm up a bit. She doesn't seem too happy with life this morning. Well, she's looking more like a big block here with all these gas jugs. So we've got all our fuel transferred from these jugs into these jugs. If you guys ever use these new gas spouts, man, I'll tell you, the guy that made them really could have put a little more thought into things. But half hour later, you get the gas out of that jug into this jug. So now we're going to load them onto the buggy and we're going up that hill. And we're off. One in the front, one in the back. Fuck the straps. Still going, so that's a good sign. Let's do the swapperoo here. So, quick and easy today. I can assure you it wasn't quick and easy the other day. Minus 20 in the dark up here trying to get this done. But it is what it is. Gravy now. At least you started that time. boys and girls. Well, just on our way back home now. We've got another high wind warning in effect for later today, so probably just be on call until we get some more power outages. And then I'll be back up there tonight to refuel that fella. Pretty easy day today. And this new GMC, she gets the